So good morning everyone. This is the live updates from Nishant Yadav on the Russia-Ukraine war impact on bfsi sector of India. So that the keys news from the war is coming out of like these are: in a recent development, India top lenders SBI will not process any transaction involving Russian entities subject to international sanctions imposed on Russia. There is a swift ban on Russia. Indian Oil Corporation IOC said it would no longer accept cargoes of Russian crude and Kazakh CPC blend cargoes on a free on board basis due to the insurance risk. Amidst all of these, crude oil prices soared past $100 per barrel, tracking uncertainty in global supplies distributions. India could be one of the majorly impacted countries since its imports are from 80% of its crude oil from the other countries, and there is a swift ban on Russia. There are several sanctions imported on the Russias regarding swift ban. The amid sanctions on Russia, India might face interruption and delay in arms import. India majorly imports crude oil, petroleum product, and coal fertilizers, gold, precious stones, and precious metals. Besides, Russia is also India's biggest arms supplier. Almost 60 to 70% of its military supplies are from Russia. India is procuring the S-400 Air Force defense system from Russia. It also recently signed a contract for AK-2003 rifles with production slated to begin in India soon. Sanctions on Russia could be jeopardize India's recent $375 million BrahMos cruise missiles exports contract with the Philippines. So there is the impact on Indian economy. However, there is some relief for the country like Indian and Russia bilateral payment are made in the Indian rupee and sometimes in other currencies like euro for both an import and export. So there is not been such an impact on India. So sanctions on Russia may not have an impact on the payments because the arrangement ensures that the Russian payment will be settled even if Russia cut off from the SWIFT gateway. But the geopolitical crisis between Russia and Ukraine spells trouble for India among the other Asian economies. A sustained rise in oil and food prices would have adverse impact on Asia's economies, manifested through higher inflation, weaker current account and fiscal balances, and a squeeze on economic growth. As regards India, every 10% rise in crude oil price, the Nomura said, will shave off around 0.2 percentage points PPP from the GDP growth and the widen the current account by 0.3 percentage. Okay, so that's all from my side. Please hit the subscribe button to get the more updates.